Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vina. Now I will explain about my summary book. The with the title is The Diary of a Young Girl. With the author is Anne Frank. In her book, Anne wrote of her wishes. In the beginning of her journal, this story is for one person she calls her true friend. That is one who understands her innermost feeling. She did have many friends and many admirers alike, but she feels there was no real friend she could share his talk with. She thought her boyfriend, Jack Merchant, was gonna be this guy, but it only worked in the part. In 1933, Germany was under the leadership of Adolf Hitler. Otto Frank, Edith, and two of her children, Margaret and Anne, fled to the Netherlands and was 4 years old. Unfortunately, that leave didn't last long. In 1940, Nazi rule reached the Netherlands. Jews living in the Netherlands became the target. They applied regulations governing the Jews. Not only adults, but children feel the gravity of the system of the rules of the day. The city of Amsterdam is becoming increasingly hostile to Jews. To protect his family, Otto Frank took them to a headway called Actor House. Actor House is the small house behind the building that was located behind Otto office. The entrance to Actor House south with bookshelf, so that no one know or suspect that there is another building behind the building. Only four of the office employees know where Frank's family was hiding, and one of them, the namely, is Mavis. Living in hiding was particularly unpleasant because they had to take in other refugees who had been hiding from the Nazis. The differences in personality between Anne and other tenants is made Anne frustrated. In her diary, Anne wrote of her close relationship to her father, the lack of a daughter love for her mother, and admiration for her sister, intelligence and sweetness. She didn't like anything much at first, especially August Van Beaver and Chris River. She was not at first impressed with Peter, but over time, she and Peter become very close and spent a lot of time together. After a while, Anne became a little disappointed in Peter, and on 15 July 1944, she wrote in her diary that Peter could never be the same spirit. In and work came on time, her head was bowed, her whole body came torn with the scabies. Finally, immobilized and lying in the camp ward, and mother, Edith Frank Hollander, had almost exercised hunger to give her food to Anne and her sister Margaret, who were also bedridden. Edith accidentally ripped a hole near Anne's bed. Every day, Edith gives Anne and Margaret food ration through a hole she has created. Sadly, thought this mother who loved her children so much, died of starvation. Shortly after that, Margaret and sister also died after falling to her knees because of her lean body. And Frank struggled on her own and eventually died in February in 1945 of typhoid and scurvy that rooted all over her body. Of all of Frank's family, only Otto Frank's father survived. Upon his release, Otto Frank returned to his residence. There, he was given a note belonging to Anne Frank by neighbor Mipkis. Mipkis found Anne's diary spelled a ladder on the floor. He took every paper and collected it. To read the journal, Otto Frank was deeply moved, and Otto Frank wanted to realize an passion as a reader. The journal was subsequently published in the form of a book entitled The Diary of a Young Girl. And now I will explain about the creative sentences from the book. But the first is, paper has more passion than people. And secondly is, I will have to become a good person on my own, without anyone to serve as a model or assist me, but it will make me stronger in the end. And next is, I fail to meet expectation. I know this, and every day I resolve to do better. I will keep praying that I will find my own way and cook back my tears. And next is, don't condemn me, but think of me as a person who sometimes reach the proceeding point. And next, creative sentence is, no one is part all or much to their case. 9 is, I can frighten myself when I think of close friends who are new at the mercy the cruel master ever to stop to ill. And next is, I regard our hiding as a dangerous adventure, romantic and interesting at the same time. The best remedy for those who are afraid, lonely and unhappy is to go outside. And the last is, I live in a crazy time. Okay, I think this is from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.